Hey Stampin' Friends, Darlene with Darling Stamps. It's been a little while. I have taken a little bit of a break, getting full-time work going and moving and all the things that involved. And of course, then the holidays came. So anyhow, but I thought I would jump in with Paper Pumpkin because as this kit comes straight to your door, if you're one of my subscribers, or if you're looking at starting a hobby, it is a great little box full of all kinds of surprises. And what this does is it's a kit, and I don't think I even used one of these designs. I used lots of alternates. And for me, I like being able to, it has the directions, but it's getting more out of the kit. So this time I thought I would try to expand the kit and see how many things I can get with all of the pieces. So I'm going to jump right in. And one of them is using negatives. So taking the three circles out of this piece and using a under base coat and just making two cards out of one piece of DSP, and then taking this stamp set, which really is a neat stamp set with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different stamps. Love you lots. Thank you. Good luck. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Let's celebrate. Feel better soon. So very sorry. Just because, hey friend, Mr. and Mrs., it's your day and you're the best. And some flowers. So terracotta tile is our ink spot and our color theme. So anyhow, this is just using a negative and negative positive with this. The next one is going with the striped. Taking these, and what the card base came was, it has a spruce, shaded spruce on one side and then the striped on the other. So I separated some of this, and of course this gold is from the die set that is kind of some leaves. It has some smaller kind of leaf and this little swirly thing, and these negative pieces I used, and when I used them I kind of repurposed them. So this kind of is a just a simple, kind of a masculine card, and I thought that would be great for a different kind of gender, rather than just a female card with flowers and foofy things. And so, again, taking different design, just cutting up different strips. This one was using the DSP. This is one of our die sets, and having the inner circle and kind of raising that. And then the second, with this being very simple, I used a hole punch and used that gold. You can see how I did with the different type. Again, just very simple. Again, taking a diagonal piece, and this one doesn't really give, it gives a masculine because I didn't want to put any kind of flowers on this, but I did use my, I used my piercing, where is my little piece? It's my piercing tool, and I just made the lines in it and kind of giving a little bit of a design. So then this one is, again, leftover pieces, and taking the background and putting a little border around it and giving some dimension to that. So anyhow, again, just a different way of doing that. Another one that was kind of fun is, the piece. The piece has, this is better, do it this way. The piece has all the negative. So I, excuse me, looked at this as a different design and trying to get inspiration. So taking the embossing buddy and peeling this off, and then dabbing on the back, which takes the sticky off of, and then taking this as a stencil. So you can see here what I did with the stencil and just outlining it, and then putting some of these little flowers on it. So that was kind of just fun, different kind of a look on that. The next is kind of looking at taking the different pieces. So with this DSP and the background pieces, this one was part of the card. So you can see that there's the seam, the crease of what I cut. So I duplicated it with the little piece so it looks like it was the same thing. And then this, I needed to extend it. So actually behind here it's cut, and I moved it out in order to kind of get a little bit of a spread on that. And but just different ways of using the cardstock, the base. This one was kind of nice with again the terracotta base color, and then the daisy. This is just the opposite. When you take the piece and cut it in diagonal, kind of gives you two different looks on that. And then doing your sentiment with the diagonal on that. I liked doing the edge on it. It kind of gives a nice border. But again, it's just utilizing it. Excuse me. And then this was fun. You see how I've got the different gold on each one, and that is just shaving this off, shaving it off and putting it behind it, because it's already has its glue or adhesive. Anyhow, so there's the flowers that can't come in there. So this actually is the crushed curry that is part of the kit, and just, again, using the different pieces, trying to get some different designs out of that. But this is all about inspiration and being able to, again, extend the kit and get a lot more cards than what came with it. So here's my next grouping. These are a little bit different. This actually is a little terracotta pot. And I'm thinking, I haven't finished this yet. I kind of thought maybe I'd do some blue around here, shading like for the sky, and some grass here. So this one, I just wanted to kind of show you just an idea. These are all the die cuts that came that are adhesive. And then this one just uses that little swirly, and again, another piece that I had cut off, and then my stamp. Now this one was one of mine I had in my stash. And then this was a similar color. It's actually the Grapefruit Grove, but it had a little bit of the color to match. And it's just, again, the style. All this were all the adhesive pieces that came in the kit. And then this, I actually took the flap of the envelope and then some of the green and just kind of put those together. Just a real simple card. Then this kind of the next batch, this was, again, this is the fun part. This is, again, part of using those negative pieces from the kit once those come out, and wanting very much to use up every last scrap that I did, and I darn near. The only thing I have left is just this piece with the two flowers and the little swirly. And that's all I have left. So that's all the scraps and all the different ones. So there's the happy birthday. There's one that I used the piece underneath. This is the olive, the old olive, which is part of the kit of the flowers, and having the the embossing folder. That gives it kind of a layer. And then you can see that on the underline piece, which is the crushed curry matching the dots, rather than going a 1/4 inch, it's an 1/8 inch, which gives you just a little peekaboo on that. This one, again, using the peekaboo on it with the dots, which was part of this piece, and just using the designs. Again, we're just trying to use different types of space, different types of design to help maximize the kit. Again, here's this neat little design. Like I said, just layering pieces that would have been dumped anyway, and keeping them simple. Again, the design I thought would just be real fun. This was the negative piece when I made the one with the, there we go, the one that I did the daisies with. So the daisies came out, well, that was a negative. So now I was able to actually take and use some of the scrap pieces of the big circle and the little champagne gems Now, because these are positioned where they're at, when this goes into an envelope, I will be smooth across here and not cause any extra mail stamp postage. So that one was a great little easy one. This one uses I actually cut the swirly in half. I didn't want it real big, so I could get the dimensions of the other one. So again, just for designs, trying to get a little bit more out of my kit, using the spaces, using the, this one doesn't have anything raised. I was going to raise that, but so kind of give that. And then this one was super simple, taking the different elements. And that basically has the stacked flowers, the ribbon, the different type of die cut, some stamping on there. Then this, I actually use the dimensionals. Now, you may or may not do this. I buy the double-side tape. One's a little bit flatter because when you get the dimensionals that come, which are about the same, a little bit taller than this, but if you're trying to get mass amount, this is going to be more costly. So I try to stretch my budget, and so I'll use the double-side tape when I do my raised aspects. Then the last card was just taking the flower, splitting it, and then making it real simple with the sentiment. So in that kit, it came with 12, and in it I made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I literally doubled this kit. And so anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that. I just wanted to give you a little bit of hey, I'm back getting these videos done and being able to just bring some inspiration when it comes to the pumpkin. If you're not a subscriber, leave me a comment. Let's talk about what some options are, and it's no commitment. You may want to do it 1 month and just chuck it and say, okay, that was fun. Or get together with the grandkids or your neighbors and have a stamp camp. Have a, have a card. They did cards for sending to the military. So anyhow, it works for you. Again, Darlene Stamps, thanks for joining me. I'm glad I'm back. Let's get things going and give me a shout out. Take care. Bye for now.